Welcome to Applied Canine Concepts, where dogs come to learn. Lesson 1, the clean slate. Step 1, self-submission. This is the most important step to a do-over with your dog. This is where we break down all of the baggage that was created in your relationship with your dog. It is imperative that he sees you differently from when you first dropped him off. This is the beginning of the clean slate. Step 2, reintroduction. This is where you get to interact with your dog and show him how much you missed him. You become the distraction while your dog must hold himself accountable for staying on the job to place. This step is very hard for them. They haven't seen you in weeks. The last thing on their mind is staying on place. Within the training, we teach the dogs through guidance and clarity. This is where they learn to think before reacting. This is what ultimately calms them down. Here, they have a choice. Stay on the command given or break, and the law will correct them. When a dog is clear about right and wrong, they will always choose to stay on the right side of the line. In this next exercise, we clarify to the dog that picking up the leash holds no power. They must remain on the last command given until a new command releases them. Step 3. This is where we transfer the power to you. First, your dog must learn your style of walking. They are not used to following rules with you, so we must also connect your voice to the commands through reps of exercises. They associate commands with the sound of your voice initially, not the word itself. Step 4. We become the distraction and your word is law. Even though we trained your dog, your command overthrows our tempting distraction. On the walk command, the dog can stand, sit, or lay down. No other command is given. He must stay by your side. This is particularly helpful for when you're out in public and meet others, especially for reactive or dog-aggressive dogs. The down command is very important. Your dog must stay on this command until released by you personally by going back to him and either giving another command or to release him off duty. Typically, you will only give your dog the down command if you're planning on leaving him to go perform a task. We call this a disconnect command. You are telling the dog to trust in you that this is his safe place until you return. To keep your down command solid, it is important to know, never call your dog off of a down position from a distance. This makes the command weak. To place is a training exercise to put your dog in an obedient mindset. We don't recommend keeping your dog on place for more than a few minutes at a time. For your second lesson, we connect you and your dog off leash. We have to pair your voice to the come command initially with leash guidance. He must know that you are his new safe zone. As his trainers, we both become his safe zone. Now it is time that we get out of the picture and only provide distractions for your dog. Once we see the dog respond correctly, you are able to unhook the leash and be amazed that your dog is self-connected to you. Here, there is no command. Your dog knows that you are the safest place to be and will stay connected to you. Try and lose them. In this exercise, we let the dog settle and get comfortable. When it's time for you to leave, it is his job to get up and leave with you. This is the type of freedom you can expect to enjoy with your dog. As long as you do your job and uphold the law, your dog will be able to follow you and stay on the line. This is Apollo. He was a crazy, out of control, 5-month-old puppy when we got him in for training. Apollo was initially sent to us for a service dog training for his owner, who's a wounded warrior. His son became so interested in the process that now he handles the dog on a daily basis. How awesome is that? Anyone of any age who understands our training and rules can have these results. We make it very simple to understand and keep it very black and white for the dogs. This is the ultimate freedom that we wish for every dog that comes through our facility for training. We train all breeds, all ages, for all people. All you have to be willing to do is change your mind a little bit about how your dog learns, and you can have success like this as well. This is one of the craziest puppies that we have seen for training. His owners actually called me crying. He was so out of control, and they were so distraught. He was destroying the house, wrecking their lives, and now he's having the best life he can live. Once the training is done with the dogs, then we work exclusively with the owners to make sure that this dog blends into your family the way you always dreamed of. Even dogs with aggression issues. These next few dogs' aggression was so extreme, this was their last stop. If we didn't get them right, their future was grim. They're now living their best life. Especially this little guy, you couldn't even walk him around another dog. Now look how he handles this situation. Remember Apollo? He's the one on the right. He was a very reactive puppy, as well as the little Malinois on the left. They've learned to avoid other dogs and stay connected to their owners. Both of these pups were 5 months old at the time of their completion. The number one cause of death in dogs is being hit by a car. Your recall is a life-saving command. Make sure it's solid. While your dog is here for training, we work them under extreme distractions once they have a good understanding of all of the basic commands. We constantly set up scenarios that you may encounter in real life. It is extremely important to teach your dog how to act in certain situations. Part of your training includes coming here to our facility at Applied Canine Concepts and working in group classes. Once we can see that you have learned your job, then we send you out in real life practice runs. We are always available to answer your questions via text or phone call, and we love it when clients send us videos of their work for us to critique. We hope you've enjoyed watching a few of the dogs that we've trained over the years and look forward to working with you. Please enjoy the rest of this video showing clients doing a great job with their dogs.